So we also piggyback that same idea of creating the different levels for students when they do their expository writing as well. Our life science project is having the kids take a habitat and exploring that habitat in terms of what the general characteristics of the habitat are, and then finding a specific place in the world and finding the characteristics of that as well as the animals and plants that live there. We have different levels of that. This is one of our higher students in our reading levels, and she's going to end up writing 9 paragraphs in this research paper, including all of the animals that she's researching.
You might think that that's a lot. However, it's delineated almost sentence by sentence. So that provides the scaffolding for her to know exactly sentence number 1 is going to include such and such, sentence number 2. So it allows a third grader to be able to generate that kind of lengthy report.
And within our science, what we did was give the kids all the organizational tools to be able to complete this. Because we looked at the characteristics of each and every biome. We looked at what the classification of all the animals are. So the kids have all of that information already. They just need to pull it all together in this organized fashion. And the other important thing about what we're doing with this is teaching the tool of the kids actually writing right into the computer. They're not writing it out first. We're typing the thing right into the computer, which is why the guideline really helps them a lot. Scaled down to some of our students who are only going to be able to research 2 animals, and their research paper is only going to end up being 5 paragraphs. And that was shooting the moon on that one.
Yeah, and we don't have an example for you, but for those kids who are probably in 3rd grade, maybe reading 1st grade level, they're doing a 5 paragraph, but what they're doing is more like a closed procedure. So that paragraph is constructed for them, and there are blanks that all they need to do is fill in. Then for those kids who, again, have difficulty writing, reading, talking, and moving, they explore the animals, but we pull it up on a PowerPoint. So we ask them, well, what's this animal? And their goal for this particular thing is that they can say that's an animal, and how does an animal eat, and what piece, what are we talking about here? Is it a trunk? Is it an ear? Is it a something? And then how do they do that? And then their expository report is right here, and they're able to read every single word and identify all the adaptations of that animal.